This conference will now be recorded.
Okay. The first point, whenever we are posting vendor invoice, it is inventory receipt account data to vendor account credit, and there is purchase expenditure purchase expenses per product. Actually, purchase expenditure per product. It will post 0. Why this 0 record is required? Even it is debit and credit is posted. Okay, this from the day one I'm teaching, but I told you like I will explain this one later. So what is the purpose of this one? There are two scenarios. Scenario one, suppose there is purchase returns. If it is purchase returns, then at that time, so during purchase returns, suppose vendor invoice, I have received the material and invoiced, suppose washing machine, example take washing machine. This is at the rate of 20,000 I have received material, 20K. Okay, now while doing returns at that time, it is suppose maybe 21K or maybe 19K. If in case this is one is at the time of invoice and at the time of returns. So if there is a difference, then in this case, the difference amount will be posted to this account. Because while doing purchase returns, we'll take against invoice we are considering. Okay, so invoice amount is this one and the written amount is this one. The difference will be posted to this account. So it is, you are going to update 19K here, 19K here. Actually it is 20K should be nullified and 1K it will be posted here, so that the net effect is 19K only. In this scenario, it will come into the picture like purchase expenditure per product. Are you getting my point?
Yeah.
So during invoice, you have updated only 20K, but during returns against that invoice, we have taken 19K only. So, but vendor account should be nullified, but we are getting only 19K. Then 20K here it is updated, 1K it will be updated this one. Net effect is 19K only. It will be reflected in your inventory. If there is any changes, usually while doing returns, we'll do the same value, whatever it is there in general. That is the best practices. If in case if there is any changes in the value of the material, then it will come into the picture. This is very rare scenarios, it may happen. Okay, second scenario. Scenario 2. Suppose there is import of the material. So during product receipt, you have some value, and during invoice, there is a different value. This is import material. for importing materials, the product receipt value and vendor invoice value is different, then the difference amount will be posted to purchase expenditure for product. Okay, these are the two scenarios it will be posted. Fine, this is about purchase expenditure for product. Quickly one will post transaction.
Click allowed to play the video.
Quickly we will post one transaction and I will try to show you the scenarios, these two scenarios. Okay, in 2 minutes, in 5-10 minutes I will show you. Yeah.
Can you give me an example of the scenario 2?
Okay, fine, definitely. So here our currency is US dollars, but we are importing from euros. Using euros we are importing, and this product receipt is posted on 20th December 20. At that time, €1 equal to 1.20 US dollars. Now invoice is happening on 29th December 2020. So here €1 equal to 1.25. The product receipt accounts will be reversed. So here I have, suppose I have purchased at the rate of €100 or €1,000, something. €1,000. It should be reversed €1,000, but already one component will be posted in US dollars, one component will be posted in US dollars. Practically I will show you this scenario. So but in terms of euros it is same, but in terms of US dollars there is a difference value. The difference value should be affected here. Okay, definitely I will come to this point once again. We'll discuss. First let me show practically in the system so that we can understand. Okay, I will create one transaction so that we can understand. Purchase orders. I'm creating a new purchase order. Both scenarios we quickly will see. So item 1000, I'm taking same item. Suppose I'm making 900 something. Purchase order number is 100. Okay, next I'm doing confirmation. product receipt. Now I'm doing invoice. This is normal invoice I'm doing first, and then we'll do returns. If you verify the totals, it is 900 only. Okay, I'm doing posting. So invoice is posted. If you verify the voucher, it is inventory receipt account. Let me take duplicate. Can you guide me why it is not showing? Any idea? If it is not showing in the voucher, what I have to do? By this time we should know. It is general ledger. Periodic tasks, subledger journal entries not yet transferred. So it should be posted. Transfer now. So that voucher transactions will be posted here. If you refresh, now if you verify the vouchers, it will show the values. So purchase expenditure, inventory receipt account. This is two entries are purchase material received account data to when purchase accrual account credit. This is at the time of product receipt, that will be reversed, and material actually cost of material invoice account data to vendor account credit is the actual account, and purchase expenditure for product 0. Am I right? Any doubt in this? So during product receipt, it was updated already temporary accounts. It is not a temporary accounts. Usually we'll speak like temporary accounts. I'm sorry. Okay, this is normal. Received account data to purchase accrual account credit. At the time of invoice, these two accounts will be reversed. And actual postings, 3 transactions plus 2 transactions, 5 transactions it is showing. Okay, this is normal. Okay, now what I will do, I will do like purchase returns. This purchase returns will happen after some time. Usually it will not be immediately, it will be maybe after 1 week, after 1 month or 2 months or something. Okay, I'm doing that one. Let me do it for this vendor. I'm doing purchase returns. Actually, this purchase returns is a part of T&L, but let us understand. So this is returns, return order. Click OK. So while doing return order, we need to enter RMA number. It is mandatory field. Return merchandise authorization number. That is, vendor will provide you the number. That number you need to enter here. Okay. So 101. Now I can enter manually, or I can do credit note. I can select credit note. Then the already invoices it will show. So already invoiced account I'm selecting. This is just now we did it invoice, but usually it will be after some time. Means after few days you are going to return this material. So you are selecting. So due to some reasons, any reasons, you are selecting and you are taking return back. We are giving back to vendor. Okay, if it is happening, maybe different scenarios it may occur, like there may be a price may be difference. Now, okay, see whenever you are doing return, it is minus. Okay, now I'm doing confirmation. Product receipt. And then invoice. So product receipt, it will be posted. If you look at this one, it will be posted like, once again, I think I need to do the reversal. Transfer now. Voucher, it will be posted temporary accounts. See, purchase expenditure uninvoiced also posted. 50. The difference. Purchase expenditure uninvoiced. Even this is at the time of product receipt. In the same manner, at the time of invoice, purchase expenditure invoiced account will be posted. Let me do invoice. Now, if you verify voucher, I think we need to run once again this transfer now. It will take 1 or 2 minutes time. Okay. Now, if you look at this voucher, see purchase expenditure for product. So earlier it was 3 transactions, now it is 3 transactions. Understood? The difference amount is posted to this account. It is 900, now it is 50, it was reversed. Clear or any doubt in this? It is simple, but whenever it is very starting, it is very difficult for you to understand. Now we need to understand this one, the scenario. Okay, this is first scenario. So during product receipt also, there is account, it was posted. During product receipt, this account is posted. Purchase expenditure uninvoiced. And during invoice purchase expenditure per product to compensate the inventory value. Okay, clear? Anita, Pandu, Avik, everyone?
Yes.
Okay, fine. So let me show you quickly the second scenario. Suppose there is international vendor. Let me take some vendor which is international, means other than US dollars. Let me verify. I think I have some vendor account. Otherwise, I will use the same vendor. Suppose this Japanese vendor I have taken, but for easy calculation, I will take euros. Okay, let me select site and warehouse. Now what I'm doing, I'm selecting, instead of Japanese currency, I'm selecting euros. Any currency, no issues, other than US dollars. Okay, now let me take duplicate. Okay, for this 102 vendor, for this 102, what I'm doing, I'm changing the session date to 21st. The session date is 21st. Now I will do purchase orders. So what I will map, exchange rates, general ledger, ledger setup, ledger, sorry, this is, I would like to do this from here, and this one is purchase order only. Because session date I have changed here as 21st. Okay, now what I will do, I will map two different exchange rates, general ledger, ledger setup, ledger. In this ledger, exchange rate is here, default exchange rate. In the exchange rates, euro versus US dollars, or US dollars versus USD, euro, whatever it may be. Here it is there. So there is no exchange rates. What I will do, 12/01/2020, 75 I'm entering. I have entered, and another is today date. I will enter $80 something. What I did, on December 1st, 75 euros equal to 100 US dollars. Now 29th December, $80, 80 euros equal to $100. Something I have made differently. Now what I'm doing, I'm doing confirmation. I'm doing product receipt now. Sorry, I have not entered anything. Give me 1 second. 102 purchase order. Let me go to 102 purchase order. Let me enter some items. Take the example, same 1000 item. Okay, this is just a warning message. No problem. Otherwise, if I don't want repeatedly this warning message, I can go to this item and I can change the setup. You know this one already. Okay, no problem. It is continuing. I'm continuing. See here, what I will do, I will make it is 675, 74.25 euros. Okay. That is 899. 899 US dollars equal to 644, 74.25 is the currency now. Okay. Give me 1 second. I will remove this error message, not authorized, not authorized. You know this one already. In the purchase fast tab, you will have this checkbox, this drop down, warning only to none. No check. Then it will not throw any error message. That is, it's not like error, it's a warning message. This warning message will be gone. This you know already. Fine. Now what I'm doing, I'm confirming the purchase order. I'm doing product receipt. Now the product receipt date is, it is updating with the 21st December. So 21st December means the exchange rate is this one. I'm doing product receipt. So on 21st, it is, if you take calculator, 899 divided by 75. Sorry, 899 multiply with 899 multiply with 0.75, that is 674.25. That is the amount here it is coming. Okay. Now if you verify the product receipt, vouchers, so if you verify the vouchers, 674.25 euros I need to reserve the funds, that is purchase accrual amount, and cost of material account is 899. One transaction is in US dollars, another one is in euros. This is, I need to pay this amount to the vendor, that is purchase accrual account. This is cost of material account. Okay, this transaction is posted on 21st December. Now today or yesterday, let me make it yesterday because there is a change in 1 minute. USD versus Euro. I need to make it not this one. Let me remove because for USA it is 28. Now I'm making $80. Okay, 80 euros equal to 100 US dollars. Now let me do invoicing. So invoicing, if I'm doing now, it will update here for today, but I want to do invoice on today. That means let me change the session date to, give me 1 second. Common time for session date. What I'm doing, session date, you know where it is available. You can remove this one and you can enter T. T means today. It is 28th. In USA it is 28th. In India it is 29th morning. Okay, it is 29th morning. So 28th is USA. So I have changed it to 28th. Now I will do this invoice. So 102. I will do invoice now. So let me delete the pending vendor invoice which is created earlier. I don't want this one. It is already stored in the system which first I'm deleting. Now I will do invoice, fresh invoice. So if you refresh, it will clear the pending vendor invoices. Now I'm doing invoice. So invoice date, today date is, exchange rate is different. Update match status. So it was updated. Now I'm posting. So total is, if you want, you can see 674.25, which is posted at the time of the same, but in terms of US dollars, it was changed. Now, if I go back to here, subledger journal entries, it will show here. So I'm transferring now. Otherwise, it will take 1 or 2 minutes time. Now, if you go to vendor invoice, voucher, here, look at this one, purchase expenditure for product. It was posted US dollars and euros. There is a difference in euros, but it was posted debit and credit. One is US dollars, one is euros. Understood? So now during invoice, whatever the exchange rate it is there, it will consider and it will be posted in terms of US dollars. Actually, in terms of US dollars, it is 899, but it is now 842.81. The reason behind, there is a change in US dollars versus euro. It is the difference. Understood? These two. Because at the time of product receipt, it was posted with 674.25 euros. Okay, now it was USD at that time. This equal to 899 US dollars, but now it is 842.81 only you are selling. So they, because of this exchange rates. Clear? Any doubt in this? So if you want the calculation, this multiply with multiply with 100. Where is multiplication with 100 divided by 80? It will come 842.81. Actually, the value at the time of product receipt is, it is 674.25 multiply with 100 divided by 75. Then it will become 899. This is at the time of product receipt. But at the time of invoice, it is 80. Instead of 75 divided by 75, it is 80. Now the value is 842.81. Okay. So this is about this account, purchase expenditure for product. He is posting as and when it is required. Okay. I hope it is clear for all of you. Please respond yes or no at least.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, fine. Okay, so this is about purchase expenditure for product 0 account. Okay, next. I think T&L session is over already. So I think there is no issue. We'll complete in another half an hour extra. If I extend another half an hour, I don't think so you have problems. All right, it is fine for you, all of you. Another half an hour.
Yeah, sure, Satyam. Sure,
Okay, fine.
sir.
Yeah,
I'm fine.
yeah, withholding tax. What is this withholding tax? Means we know, like normal tax, sales tax, we have understood. Whenever you are selling the product, withholding tax will come into the picture. Sorry, sales tax will come into the picture. We know already, we have learned like sales tax calculation, how it is. Now let us understand about withholding tax. This withholding tax will be applicable, like withholding tax is also called TDS or TCS. What is this TDS and TCS? TDS, if you are providing service, I mean to say, if you are taking service from vendor, then TDS come into the picture. TCS will come into the picture if you are selling scrap items. This will come into the picture if it is a production manufacturing industry. This will come into the picture. In a manufacturing company, TCS will come into the picture. TDS is if you are taking services from the vendor. what it means. So just I will give you example like in INR. Suppose I'm taking services from vendor like 50,000. Then if it is 10% is the tax, 10% is the tax. This 10% you need to deduct from the vendor, and you need to pay remaining 45,000 only to the vendor. That is TDS, tax deduction at source. So even for salaried employees, whenever we are getting salary, at that time TDS will be deducted. That is income tax. That is income tax. So this is not income tax, it is TDS for sales only. That is different and this is different, but the terminology is same. TDS, tax deduction at source, means you are going to deduct the tax amount while doing payment. While doing payment, invoice will be generated 50K. You should not pay 50K to the vendor, you should pay 45K only. So vendor invoice generated for 50K. So if it is withholding tax is 10%, then you need to pay vendor payment should be 45K only. This 10% tax you need to submit to the government authorities. You need to pay to the government authorities. This is withholding tax. This is withholding tax. Okay, so let me show that one quickly. So tax module. This is 1 minute. Withholding tax groups and tax codes. You can create withholding tax codes, simple tax codes, and then you can enter the value here. In the values you can enter. So 28% it was entered. This is withholding tax. For USA they have mapped 28%. Okay, withholding tax. Fine. Always wherever you find withholding tax codes, wherever you found rounding differences, try to map 0.01. This is best practice. Always it will create problems if it is rounding problems, inconsistency, particularly prime number multiplication, it will division, it will create problems. So I have mapped this one, rounding difference. Now we have, it was created withholding tax code and groups. It was mapped. Simple. This is very simple setup. Now whatever it was withholding tax created, that should be mapped in the vendor account. In the vendor accounts it should be mapped, because you know, like from which vendor you are going to take services, that vendor you need to take and you need to map this withholding tax. Suppose I'm taking at random US 10110. Okay, for this vendor we need to map withholding tax group. Calculating withholding tax, and you need to map withholding tax group. This is must. Now what I will do, for US 0110 I will do vendor invoice. I'm creating a purchase order. for 110. Okay, I'm selecting the item. $899 amount. Now, if you verify the header, in the header level, you will see withholding tax group will be populated. So it is must you need to map at the vendor level. It is must, and it will be there in, I think it is in invoice price and discount, most probably. Let me verify. I think it is in line level. Give me 1 second. Okay, we'll see this one later, no problem. Let me do confirmation. On a product receipt. And then invoice. Post. Okay, now if you verify, that is, it will be not transferred now. Let me transfer this one. If you verify norm voucher invoice, it is normal only. Like, you will not find anything here differences. Normal 899 only. There is no difference. But if you are going to do a vendor payment, let me do a new, let me create a new, select the vendor payment, lines, now select the vendor account, US 110, now settle the transactions. If you look at this one mark, it will show withholding tax. Understood? If you select this one and click OK, automatically it is coming like 629.30 only, but not 899. okay, but not 899. So if you post, if it is check is available, I need to generate the check number. Initially we learned this one already. Generate payment. Check, generate payments. Click OK. Number will be updated here. This you know already. Document, if you want, you can always, it will go to the printer. I don't have any printers, no issues. If it is a default printers are there, try to change it to screen. Okay, is printing is not done properly, no issues, that is printing here issue, but check number is updated. Now if you post, the voucher will be updated. If you look at the voucher, it is you are going to pay only 629.30 only. But if you look at the transactions, like 1 minute, if you look at the transactions, not this one, original document, and here it is view details. Okay, not this one. I want to show you related voucher, transaction origin. Yeah, it is posting to this accounts only 629.30 only. But if I go to the vendor account, let me show from the vendor account. Accounts payable, vendors, all vendors, yes, 110 will take. Sorry, it is 010. Yes, 110, no, sorry. So for this vendor account, if you look at the transactions, there will be 3 transactions. Look at this one. It is 899, 629.30 only the transaction, and 251.72 is withholding tax. This is withholding tax. Understood? Withholding tax and some cash discount also there. This is a cash discount voucher. Because within the time frame we have paid, then it is. So 899 invoice amount is split into 3. 629.30 is the payment, and 251.72 is the withholding tax. 17.98 is the discount amount. Altogether, if you sum up, it will become equal to 899. Simple, during during payment, if you select, then automatically it will show the dependent transactions. Understood? Okay, from here also we can see, but transaction it is showing something somewhere else. We can click on related vouchers, but not able to find. Let me verify posted sales tax. No, it is not a sales tax. It is withholding tax. Okay, it is not showing here. Yeah.
It will take 5 minutes, right?
No, it will not take any 5 minutes or something. It will be posted only.
No. Your session should be. I have received the call.
Yeah.
After that, I will ask question. So
Yeah, it is already over actually, to be frankly. This is I want to show you withholding tax transactions, so it is clear. That's it.
Okay. And
Yeah.
your I will be not there in the class, right? I have some questions. Only that month-end closing you are discussing the class or not? Yearly closing and periodic journals and third-party integrations like that.
Third-party integration is a part of technical this thing. Third-party integration is a part of technical.
No. Recently, some of the apps we are using, right, in the working. So that's the reason I'm asking. And any customizations?
That's what. So customizations and those things I cannot cover in this session. Okay, yeah, month end. You are telling like month end. Yeah, tell me what is your doubt about month end transactions?
Not month-end closing process. Month-end closing, yearly closing. These are the very important for finance, right?
So we have already discussed in the session, am I right?
No, I will not take. That's the reason I will ask you.
Okay, fine. Wait for 5 minutes. Okay.
Okay.
So Avi, Kanita, and Pandu, anything else you want to discuss now? So withholding tax is very simple function. It is not
Okay,
a
I will receive the call and after that I will join 2 minutes only.
Okay, no problem.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, Avi, Kanita, and Pandu, anything else to discuss? This is withholding tax. Withholding tax is a very simple transaction. It is not too complex. Only we need to map withholding tax code and tax group, and that should be mapped in the once it is created, that should be mapped in the vendor account. That's it. If you map it vendor account, that's it. In the vendor account, we need to map. Okay. Any doubt on this withholding tax?
No, I don't have any.
Okay, fine. Yeah. So almost all are covered. If you have any doubts, you can ping me in WhatsApp. So I will give you like maximum answers, and I'm going to add you in the group. So if you have like normal standard functionality doubts, 90% I have a big group. All are my students only. So in that students, if I have time, I will definitely answer that questions. Sometimes if I'm busy, some other people also, like I mean to say my like my students who learned from me like 5 years, 6 years, 8 years back, students also there. Sometimes they will respond, okay, in that group. And if it is a standard functionality, 90% there is a Google help. If you know the question clearly, you can get answer very easily. There is a plenty of help from Google. If you ask the question clearly, you will get so many helps, so much help from the system. Okay, once upon a time, I mean to say in the year 2008-9, when I'm learning, I struggled a lot. because at that time we don't have that much help in the Google. But nowadays, if you type the question exactly about the standard application, there is a lot of help, plenty of help in the system. Okay, fine. So I'm done with the session for this one. Yeah, Anita, anything else to discuss?
No, sir, I'm good for now. But yeah, I think as more and more practice comes, if there is any questions, then you have to bear be bothering you.
Yeah, no issues. So in the sometimes I may not spend time immediately. Whenever I have time, definitely I will respond to you in the group. So it's not
Yeah.
like this group, it's a big group, more than 120-30 members are there.
Okay.
98% all are my students, maybe 1 or 2 persons, maybe some other people. I mean to say, maybe sometimes like they have some consultancy companies, they may respond like there is a requirement, then they will publish in that group also, occasionally, but not regularly, occasionally. Okay, so you can ping in that group rather than this group. This group will not work because it is only 5 to 6 members only, or 10 members, less than 10 members only. So in that group, if you ping, then people will respond a lot. Okay,
Yeah,
and
sure, sir.
sometimes if I
That
have time,
really helps.
definitely I will ping you. Yeah, if I have
Yeah,
time, definitely I will answer to your questions. Okay,
sure,
fine.
sure. Yeah.
I'm stopping
Thank
here
you,
for
sir.
the.
Thank you so. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm stopping the recording. Okay.